Hey guys, Damon Hunt here, Hunt Forex Trading Levels. I am going to take this time, because I can do long ones now, I'm going to take this time and discuss, I guess, psychology, drawdown, that kind of stuff. I've had a brutal last month. I'm in a trade now, of course it's okay, but it's 10 pips up, and I really, really don't understand this market. And I've come to realize it's insane volatility, and in insane volatility, I am not understanding the moves. There's a really, really good video you should watch. Joe DiNapoli, and he basically goes over the sorry, the algorithmic traders or the super fast scalpers taking position traders' positions and then dropping it if it's going to be a losing position. And it makes the market extremely dangerous, and it actually deters traders from trading. And Joe talks about it, and it's a great video. He's only got like 3 on YouTube, so if you watch them all, it's only a pretty quick one, 5 or 10 minutes. And you can see how pissed off he is about it. And he's been trading for 38 years or 42 years, I forget what it is now, but it's ridiculous how long he's been trading. So he knows his shit. So I want to discuss a little bit what is going on here, volatility-wise. Volatility-wise, this bearish flag here, or ABC, whatever you want to call it, it might be done. It might have finished here, or this could be the most confusing ABC and we're going into another move up. Regardless, it's really, really tough to trade. And I get, investors saying, you were up 150 pips, why didn't you take profit, or something like that. And the thing is, I'm trying to catch big moves. If you look at my managed account and you look when I have like a 44% month or a 38% month, it's not because I take 10 pips here and 20 pips there. I'm looking for the big move. I didn't get to catch much of this move because it unleashed hell in here. There was no entry. I don't know if you were watching Cy Morton. Every day he's coming on. Okay, this is the place that we want to get in, boys. Doesn't come up to that spot. There's just no safe entry into it. Momentum traders, they had their heyday here, and they got destroyed in here. I'm trying to not have an area where I get destroyed. So taking little losses and little losses, yeah, I have a 150 pip gain, and I let it go. So, and I would have been up huge, way over any tiny losses that I take in my account. But that's not the point. The point is my take profit was 300 and whatever the hell pips it was. And I was mistaken on the large account, or whatever the hell it was at that time. And again, for this move, I'm in for 9 pips here. Let me show you the move. I got in up here. And if it comes and takes me out, that's fine. All I'm trying to do is take safe entries. That's the whole thing about my thing. And I will take little losses, especially in a super volatile market. I want to explain this. Where was my trade last night? Because it didn't quite get to it. I might get taken out here. That's fine. What was my trade last night? This one? Oh yeah, that was it. Oh yeah, that's right. I had my pending order in at. I'm gonna get killed on this move too. It's an incredible market to try to get into right now. I just want to go to my account history and hit my pending order. Is that my? Oh, does it show my pending orders? What's that one? I don't know if I can show pending orders. Yeah. See, I'm looking to buy right here, right? This is the first one of my targets. And I had it sitting there until this point. It came down to here. It didn't take me, and off we went. It's so difficult to catch a market where it doesn't come right down to your level to get the reaction, And then the next time it comes down, you don't want to take it because it's basically breaking. That's where I'm at on this one. If we're coming up again now, I don't want to be in it anyway, because we shouldn't come back above this 15 minute 3x3. We shouldn't. In the 4 hour, I'm looking at a 3x3. We've done our hit off this. If we're going to come down, we should come down. In the H1, I've got a beautiful reaction off here. It should, what I'm looking for now is a close in the H1 below this and to get below. If we go back up into this area, well, we could test it multiple times, that would suck, but if we go back into this area, why? We've done the move. So there's no sense, you know, getting too upset. If it gets through this area, I'll be looking to buy. I mean, this is a really tough area. I should show you that actually. There's the 3x3 of the 4 hour that I'm looking for the bounce off of. In the H1, I got a beautiful reaction. I got a shooting star. And in the 15 minute, we came up under this trend line really tight, and we didn't quite hit that trend line, but we hit pivot. So that should be enough to keep me. Now I am under a trend line here, which is nice, so we may come up and breathe and take me out. That's fine. I don't play break breathes very well, so that's fine. I try to get my moves here and get the initial reaction. That's the safety factor. That's where I get to put in my safety. So that's all I'm talking about there. Is there anything else I wanted to say about this? Something about volatility. I said that. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that I was talking about last night's trade. So you can see how my entry, even though I was front running the hell out of it, I didn't get touched on it. I don't get what's happening here. The big boys, all the big players play like me. We're all looking down here. Now Cy Morton had his down at 85, which is right here. So again, you get that kind of just before you get filled, why are we going up? And then through. So if Cy's waiting down here with all his big boys, and I'm waiting down here with all my things, why is it doing that run here? And that is the little traders that Joe DiNapoli talks about. It's not the little traders, it's the super quick guys. They take the scalp, the big guy goes, what the hell's going on after the momentum turns around, and he has to jump in later, and it just becomes really bad. Anyway, so we may be doing a breathe on this point and coming down for tonight. That was my rant, by the way. I'm done. Wow, we are going to take me out, eh? Am I taken out already? 3 pips, eh? Wow, it's incredible. Anyway, so we may come up for the breathe in here tonight, and as a euro, the euro does like to do a fake out, so it might try to go a little higher. But my fibs for the day, I got my first fib here, right there, which I'm on, or which is where I took my trade. I have another one in here, which is identical, and it could go a little higher if we're trying to take this one, but it's really the same level. And now if we're going to go in the euro, we break this trend to get up there, and frankly, we did break a fib last night. So here's prior market fib that I was talking about last night, right? So we broke it. We did this kind of sit here. Is this other players that I don't know of getting their good positions in, and then we're going to go up? And if so, that's crazy. That's a crazy way of it happening. But anyway, if it is what's happening, then we should break back into our fib level, which we had a bunch of fibs that you can look at yesterday's thing for. But basically this level right here that we just bounced off of, if we get on top of this level, I want to trade that up because well, it's a good level to trade it up. I have no idea what this spike was here. It was a great reaction before I got my entry, but I don't know what that reaction was. Like system-wise, trying to think of, you know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, don't ever trace. No, I don't. I'm not understanding the counts these days. And Yeah, you see how we get the like candle, 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 nothing happens, explode, right? Candle, candle, gap for the weekend and go down. It's really volatile. Basically does nothing and then explodes. So tough to get entries in that, let me tell you. Now this is a line that I left up and I really liked it because I was thinking actually on this trade that we'd get below here and touch my trend line tonight and it'd be kind of like an extreme or something like that. It's 25.59. What does that look like here? Yeah. So it's down to the L3. I was thinking that might be a good buy tonight if we're going to come off this. So that would be, if this position does survive, that would be where I want to take this, some profits. I want to leave some because this could be in the big scale. We could be done. And if we're done, if this is the ABC and we're going into another leg down, well, I want some positions on, or some sort of position on for that move down. So I'm going to keep something on in the long term. But if we're going up, it's going to be something like this where it's, you know, kind of choppy, crappy up into the 100 level, I hope. And then we drop out of there because that's a huge level. This is massive level if we come up there. So I can understand coming up there because it's a great entry. And if we go up now, we got a little tiny fib here that says almost the same area. So I really like this move if we do go up. That's why I'm not so upset about losing the trade here, because we could get wicked, wicked trades up here. It's 28.80, sorry. So it's really setting up for something nice in there. Anyway, okay, I'll stop my rambling and we'll get on with the trade tonight. So my trade tonight that I'm looking to do is I either have a trade lower down here, which is at basically the L3, looking to trade this up. And my other one is another up trade. I actually don't have a down trade that I like out of here. Is actually above this. So break breathe of this trend line that was highly disrespected here. This was a weird move. I was trying to understand it last night, what happened. I mean, this was a great spot to sell. It was a triple top, it was a fib, and it was so disrespected. And then it shot through, closed below, no breathe on it to say yes, yes, you're respected. It was just a strange move. So yeah, and if we are going to get a position up, regardless if it's here or here, what I'm looking for is this. I'm hoping this position will stay alive to get up into our targets at the 28.80, basically 28.60. Got a huge trend line, got 100% for this ABCD pattern, and we have a fib for just this system. We have a fib up into here, so tons of reason why this is going to be God's gift to man if it does come up here. So that's of course where we want to take our profits. Another nice thing about if you do get a trade under here and it gets above this trend line, because it's such a flat trend line and we get a position down here, it should be very safe. So you can actually move your stops up to that point. Instead of having a break-even trade, you can actually have, you know, well, depending where it happens, either 50 pips or 100 pips in the bank, because you'll have this beautiful flat move here that it can wing-wang between without taking you out. Okay, so yeah, these are my trades. I have no down trade. The one that I was kind of like, should I, was this one. So that's a 2/1 basically of this system, and it's up at 26.35. I should put that in. May stop there, take a break, go breathe on the H3. This market, I don't know. But the reason I don't like taking this trade, the reason I don't like taking this trade is that if it gets above, as I already said, if it gets above our broken fib, we don't have very far to take it, because our broken fib is basically here. Actually, basically at my entry. It's 26.07. That's why I like this as a down entry, because we've broken a fib, we breathed on it, and we should continue, or we should get back on top of it, breathe, and continue. Per what I've been taught and what I've been trading and making money with anyway. But yeah, so if we do have a trade up at 35, basically our biggest profits that I can see is back down to this spike. So that's 25 pips. It's not huge, and you're going to be with momentum against you. It's not really worth the trade unless something really magical sets up, hits the level, does a beautiful break, breathe, you know, consolidates, all that crap. Everything's in your favor basically. 5-minute momentum, 15-minute momentum, go your direction, whatever it is you look for to get in. What I'd really like to see here, by the way, is an engulfing candle. And that would put to rest this, because we had, you can see it's either an engulfing candle, a piercing pattern, whatever it is, it's bullish, right into 15-minute 3x3, which is just containing it. So if we get above the 3x3, I'm toast, because that's a lot of bull action happening in the 15 there, which is a little annoying, but there we are. So engulfing is what I'm looking for. If anything else develops tonight, if we do come down here, by the way, if we don't come up and make new highs, and we want to take this H3, we've got another little cutie right here. So that says, you know, that there's some room here, but we want this to float, right? We don't want freaking straight down or exploding moves or anything like that. Yeah. Oh, and this move, I wanted to, since I'm in my long version here, I can bitch about this move too. What the fuck was the entry here? I was here for the market open. I was like, sweet, a gap, I can close this. Nothing. No fibs. Nothing. There's no break breathe of the system. There's just nothing. And this line's even wrong, actually. It's supposed to be like that. Nothing. Well, what? No. Can't. Like, amazing. Oops. Is that what that was, a break breathe? No, there's no break breathe. There's no, it's an incredible market that we're in right now. I'm going to go into the 5-minute and look back at that. I love doing this long version, slow version thing. It's fantastic. I can take as long as I want. Yeah, so I was in here and I was like, please, just give me a reason to sell. 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 Something, anything, nothing. I mean, in hindsight, of course, you're easy, but you know, if you're taking a trade here, say, well, I have fibs up here, so it's not very safe. Maybe if I maybe see from the log, take a little tiny fib. Oh, maybe that one, but that's Friday. Little gay fib. It's fugly, man. It's fugly. Prior market, maybe? Maybe this is what I missed. No, I was waiting for that. That's right. Tough market. Anyway, this gap trade here. Oh, usually it's just beautiful. You have, and I was actually looking for in the H4 here. We hadn't quite hit my target here, so I was like, "Come on, baby," and we'd have a little gap, spike up to here, and then gone. But didn't quite do it. Is there anything else I wanted to bitch about while I was here? Oh, down. One of the reasons I really like this down trade. We have our broken fibs that I'm trading on right now, right? So this is what I'm hoping to come out of with this trade. Although I don't mind if it kills it, because I have other good trades on this level. But so this trade, they're all done. Now, so if we use prior market now, look how massively down we are. Oh, yeah. Massive. Beautiful. So down 23.30 from an entry of, that's 250 pips, 270 pips actually. So that's beauty. First resistance using prior. That's incredible. So if we're going to go down, Hallelujah. Because that's sweet. I gotta clear off all these lines. All my lines are starting to move. I guess I have too many on. But so what do we got in the 1 hour? We still need to close below on the 1 hour to get our trigger from the 1 hour traders. Still not engulfing on the 15. I don't know if you guys appreciate me blabbing, but this is basically, if you do a mentorship with me, I talk a lot. And I talk about what I'm thinking and what the market's telling me. And that's pretty much how it goes with my mentorships. That is what I don't like. Wing wang. Engulfing, please. Break. Okay, anyway, I'm going to do the short video, and if anything changes, I will let you know. Yeah. Cool. See you guys later.